Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Ninjago Legacy review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 71732, Epic Battle Set J vs Serpentine. This set includes 69 pieces and retails for $9.99 when it came out back on January 1st of 2021. So getting right into this and taking a look at the box art, we get a different type of box for this new gimmick wave for the LEGO Ninjago Legacy line, which is the Epic Battle Sets. So right here we have Jay and our Serpentine character. We don't get any pictures right off the bat of what you specifically get as the build for this set until you actually turn it around from the back, where we get a good look at what you get within the set, in addition to some teasers for the 3 other ones that you can collect in this wave. Also from the very back you do get your choking hazards, sides of the box right here. Very interesting how they do this. Pretty hard to get an actual good look at this. If I can't get a good one on camera, I will take a physical picture. But just like the cards that they used to make for Ninjago, we have both Jay and the Serpentine with like their elemental status and all of that, which I find rather interesting of a reference, especially for a legacy set. I think that's really cool that LEGO is actually doing that on the box for this. It's very interesting. From the other side of that, we also get a look at some of the accessory pieces within the set, and then we do get another curve with our LEGO logo, and then the very bottom does feature your LEGO trademarks and the barcode for this set. Like I said, just a very weird and obscure box art, and this will actually hang on the shelves using a little hanger if it does actually hang, which is very nice. So yeah, let's take a look at the box contents. Looking at the box contents, we get a total of 3 unnumbered bags, one of those featuring all of those translucent yellowish green weapons, and then of course our main instruction manual. For the front of the instructions, we pretty much mimic the front of the box, but on a regular surface. We also do get the QR code for the LEGO Life app. Very back features the Win Lloyd from the Ninjago movie, and then we get the piece count for a total of 2 pages, leading to an advertisement featuring all 4 of these epic battle sets that you can collect. This is the only one that I was generally interested in, but either way I think that these are a very interesting gimmick wave, especially for the minifigures that you get for $10. I think that they definitely are a very good deal. And finally, that does bring us to the final overall model for this set, and yeah, that's all that I have to say for the instructions. So let's take a look at our 2 minifigures and the final overall model. Looking at our first minifigure, we have Jay. This character I think looks really cool. This outfit is just really interesting, at least in my opinion. He does come with 1 accessory using one of those pieces in that translucent yellowish green part bag, which I just don't know. I don't really care for these pieces. It's just not really something I'm a fan of. But we do get this very big and long accessory for his character. It does also get attached to one of these dragon head pieces that was introduced in the LEGO Ninjago movie, so that's also pretty nice to get in this set. Though taking an overall look at his character, we do get some very nice leg printing leading up to the belt piece up to the main torso, all in that white color. We get the arms exposed right there with the yellow flesh tone. We get some blue gloves right there as his hands. I think those look very nice. And then we also do get some printing from the very back of his torso. We also do get the under the neck accessory of the ninja mask piece that was introduced all the way back in, say, 2014-ish, and you can remove that to take a better look at his facial expression. Looking at his first facial expression, we get one that doesn't look too happy, and then you can turn that right around to see one that is rather happy on the other side. This is the LEGO Ninjago movie double-sided facial expression. Still not a fan of the redesign for these characters, but still, it's something I just have to deal with. I do really like getting that hair piece. This is actually the first time that I'm getting this LEGO Ninjago movie version of Jay, so that's also pretty nice to note. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this minifigure of Jay. For our second minifigure, we have this Serpentine, which I believe this is probably a Hypnobrai, if I'm not mistaken, due to the blue color scheme, or at least the sand blue, which is probably why I bought this set, just because I really like the sand blue for this character. We do get some very nice leg printing leading up to the belt piece, up to the torso, some sand blue arms, and an entire sand blue body and leg ensemble right there. We get the black hands right there for this character as well. We also do get some back printing from both the torso and the head piece right there, which continues like the design that you see from the very back of the head, which I do find rather interesting that they do include that printing, even though it is all covered up by this piece inside a plain sand blue color compared to having printing on it. I do really like seeing that. You can also see the one accessory that this character comes with being this fang blade, I guess, a pretend fang blade. It's not like an actual fang blade, but it's close to, I guess you can say, for that. And then we do get the facial expression, which looks very creepy right there. You can take a look at that, and that does use a dark blue head for that. And then you can plop this right on top just to complete the ensemble of parts for this Serpentine character. Taking a look at everything included within this set, we do get a number of these translucent pieces in this set inside that translucent yellowish green color. We do get them in other translucent colors throughout the other epic battle sets, but in here we get them in that color. Not really too much of a fan of that, but that is, I guess, Jay's translucent color for this theme. Just if you were interested, here's a quick look at what these other ones look like that aren't attached as the weapon for Jay. And then we even get 4 of these little shurikens, which I also find rather interesting, included within this set. So the first small build that we get within the set is not something new, but something that we have seen before from LEGO Ninjago, being this new type of like character spinner where you can like go on the wheel and just pretend that this guy is doing Spinjizu. So that's one other thing that I just think it's really funny, that you can just like spin your character around like that. And it's something just very fun to play around with. I know that I got this once in a polybag, that's why I remember it. But this has been coming in quite a couple of sets as of recently, which I find rather interesting. Even the Tournament of Elements set has this included. It is a pretty much a very simple build using some Technic connections right there, and we do get like this little stump just so then you have somewhere to hold on, and it is a different color compared to some other designs, and there are different like layouts as well when it comes to how this works. Bringing in another one of our small builds, this one is not at all really too exciting. You do get the Technic pin connection to knock this down to the side. You can also bring in your character of Jay and just have him knock that down with his weapon. That's one other play feature that you can do within the set, but otherwise it's just a really pointless thing. You can just knock it down yourself, but you know, that's supposed to be some bamboo. We get some more of that within the other build included, and then we get one more of these plate pieces within the set. And then for the final build included, we get this small little snake throne room right here where we have this little chair going on, but really you can't like have anyone sit there. I guess you can pretend to have someone sit there just like off to the side, but it's not really gonna work the way that you want it to because we have that jumper plate. I guess you're supposed to put a weapon there, but you know, really, what do you want to put there? Because these don't really fit there, and neither does Jay's weapon unless you do remove like the extension piece from that. I guess if you really want to, you can just plop one of these in there as something you can collect from this area, but you know, still it's just not something special, at least in my opinion. And now when it comes to the design of this, I think it does look like a snake. You do get the head and then you get like the body and the tail moving on from there. I think it's very clever that they do use that piece right there connected using one of those studs with the hole in the center for the tail, and then you do get the clip piece from the very top for the head, which I do like how they use the red for like the eyes using the clip piece connection. That's very clever as well, in addition to having the spike pieces for the teeth using the golden spike pieces for that. You can move the head up and down if you want to, and then like I said, you do get like this sort of throne area where we have this jumper plate and some more of that bamboo. You get a little bit of it on an angle from this side using the clip piece from the very back, and then it does use the same plate pieces that we use for the other smaller build. So overall, is this set worth $10? I mean, yes, definitely for the minifigures, but for the builds, I'm not really too sure. The builds don't really interest me. You do get some interesting pieces in them, but they're just not exciting builds. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!